Hey folks, here we are again, working on this here clamshell bucket scoop dealy, and I went ahead and got those cut off, and I think I just decided, I made some marks here on the floor. There's a mark there and a mark there and a mark there and a mark there, to see what, I was talking to everybody, or thinking I was anyway, but moving it like this or moving it like that. This is what I'm missing right here. If I move them together, that's how much I'm missing. Now, granted, this is just a piece they had. All this stuff is just pieces they had. I didn't have to get anything cut off of brand new stock or anything like that. Now granted, like, I don't know if this piece they'd use for this, but they make those you make that pipe fence, they make caps. So I mean, pretend this is a cap material. I don't know if it is. See, they'd be able to use all this. I mean, none of this is still real good stuff to them, but this was a piece that was just sitting in their back. Gosh, you are a pain. But it was just a piece sitting in there. Oh, it's not in their back, but it's by their shear. It's just a piece that was sitting by their shear, and I thought, I needed 18 inches is what I was thinking, but this turned out to be 2 foot wide, and I think it's 36 inches long. So what I did is I'm just going to go with the 2 buckets shoved together, and that turns out to be basically 2 foot. And this turns to be 2 foot. So if I went up 18 inches, I have another 2 foot by 18 inch piece. All right, guys, I'm kind of back. This is what I'm doing. I put, I don't know what this is, whatever this is, 1.25 inches, I don't know what it is. Doesn't really matter. I have some pieces of pipe that'll fit inside there. And this is going to be the pivot so that the blade can do this number, and these are going to be the bushings. Just going to use some angle iron or something, I don't know yet, but I got to make some sort of bushing dealy, and this is it. It's just whatever that is and whatever this is going to be, just going to be pinned in there, and I'm just going to, I don't know, you'll see. But there's this piece and this piece put in there. Now I'm going to tack them up and get them put into place, and I'll be back. All right, well, there's what those look like. I went ahead and drilled a hole in here there again. I keep turning my welder up, and then I get her pretty hot, and I keep forgetting this is thinner stuff, and I turned it down now. But yeah, I probably won't need it. But here's what I'm going to do. I didn't show you on the last one. Where's that seam? Oh yeah, that seam's right here. All right, now I'll go ahead and cut it on the seam, but this is what I was going to make those grease. See how that's real thin stuff, and it really isn't oops, it's pretty, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think as I go. It's thin, so there's not a lot of threads in this, and I got to get it up off that piece there so that when that I'll just call it a bushing goes in there, it won't hit the stem. So if I get yay much more, now I can come over here and look at this. But I just thought I'd show you what I did on the last one, and I never showed you before. I kind of made believe it, but that didn't really help, I guess. But this is going to give me 2 grease zerks. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, just eyeball it. I had to flatten a little bit to get to fit on that anyway. This is the same size, this is the same size pipe. Or sorry, tubing. This is tubing, it's not pipe. It's the same size. It's just a chunk I had, and I thought at first that I'd use it, but it was just perfect, and I just wanted a little bit bigger. Like I said, I'm gonna put the pieces of angle iron going like this, so that I can put it on the, I don't know, that piece. But anyway, I'm gonna cut these apart, and then that's it. I'll just cut them apart and show you what I did in a little bit. All right, there's what that looks like. It didn't turn out too shabby, I guess. You know, those are tapped and so forth. Now, the reason I did this, it's like I said, there's just going to be a turnbuckle on there, and it's really not going to move a bunch. But I thought, I need a pivot, you know, and then I thought, boy, if it gets rusty, I might not be able to turn turnbuckle. So if I could have a way to put grease in it so that it can't rust, then it should be able to work for quite a while. There again, I'm only going to use like this pipe here, you know, it'll slip in there. And then when I put that angle iron on there, I'm just going to weld this to the angle iron. You know, it'll be, you know, the angle iron I'll probably put fairly close, you know, so there's not a lot of wiggle room in there, but and then weld it in. I'll just drill a hole so that can come out and weld it up on the outside. But there's that there. I don't know yet where I'm gonna put this brace. It's just in there so that it don't I don't know, squeeze together too bad on me. That's that so far. Now I'm gonna get some angle iron. You know, I've got a big bunch of this outside. That great big piece there. Come on, like a tote of some sort. It held, I don't know really what it held. But I thought maybe, I mean, that's kind of a big overkill thing, but I thought maybe if I put that on the bottom, not this piece, but you know, like I said, I've got two giant pieces, so I have to clean it up. I thought, you know, maybe if I put it on the bottom like this through the whole blade, it would give it some stability, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it'd be, well, I can't do it because it'd be like this, you know. Might help give this piece back here some structure. And then when I build the bottom, I can't put it on yet because when I build the bucket, I'm still in debate on the bucket. I think what I might do is I have a bunch of 3/8, I think it's 3 inches wide strap. I've probably got, I don't know, 8 foot of it or so, and got some 6-inch wide too. You know, I don't know, thought about just using that thin stuff all around and just basically building a 3/8 box, you know. I mean, you know, some strap, but I don't know if I needed to have 3-inch, you know, but I don't know yet. That's where I'm at so far. I keep trying to think as I go what I want, but now here's at least the mount. It's still hotter and hot, but it's not turning out too bad, I guess. Still wearing this stupid hat. I need to make a new one, but yeah, there we go. Hope you like it, everybody. I don't know, I'm gonna be back. Thanks. Well, here I am again, another day. I hope everybody's yesterday went good. I kind of getting ahead of myself today, doing some stuff, and I didn't really film it, or didn't even, but I can tell you what I got done. I made these little deals here. That was out of that, well, I don't even see it, that big angle iron right like there, that I cut up. And what this is, well, it's gonna box this in like so. You know what I mean? One on each side. And since this is 2 inches wide, what I decided to do is just get me a 2-inch square piece tubing and go up the whole length from the floor. So let's say that's in there. The tubing can go right up into here if I decide to use this. Go into here and come all the way up to the top. Well, maybe not clear to the top because I have to put the little whatever. I'll just get an 18-inch piece if they got it. If not, I'll get something similar, whatever it'd be. But I built 2 of those. This will, per se, weld in there like that. Well, it's over here, but weld in there like that on 2-inch pieces of tubing. So, you know, they'll weld in like that. I guess I didn't need it quite that high there, or maybe not that low there. I don't know, but that's just how it ended up. And that's how I did it. I just, you know, I cut those pieces of angle iron because they're great big, as you can see. Cut that piece off so that they'd be what I needed it to be. Found center, and just there it is. Took this little template thing and, you know, figured out where that is. Gonna punch a hole in there and wait for the dang battery to go on this stupid drill. Broke this drill out again to see if I could fix it, and yeah, there's no fixing it. So you can tell it's the bushings inside is bad, and there's no way I can get it apart. So it's super junk. There's that piece. That's what I got left of that piece, I think you guys saw. But and I'm waiting for the battery to charge up. I tell you, really blows. I got one battery now. I tried fixing the other battery, and the batteries I got were junk, so oh well, doesn't really matter. I'll wait maybe till Black Friday or something and see if I can buy another pair for this. I can't remember what I paid for these. 150 bucks maybe at this, and that one over there, and whatever. But that's my plan. Punch a hole in here, drill a hole in here, get it big enough to hold this piece of pipe, you know. And like I said, this will end up going in there. This is what you'll end up seeing next. That'll go in there. I'll weld this pipe, weld that pipe against those things, so they're, you know, will flop like this. And I'm gonna start building the turnbuckle because I have to wait for the battery to do. So I think I'm gonna start building the turnbuckle deal. But anyway, that's where I'm at, guys. I don't know. Hope you like it. Anyway, like I said, hope everybody had a good day or good evening, and I'll be right back. Maybe. There, this is better. Now I have two hands. Well, this is what I've got going on. I just took, this was a, oh, I don't know. What it was like a flange bolt, and, you know, I had a nut on this side, nut on that side, and I just welded that one onto there, and then welded this one inside this piece of square tubing. Now, I thought on this is, one, I couldn't get that nut inside there. Now, I could have cut it up a little bit, but it just wasn't going to work right. And this, I just had to split a little bit, and then, you know, it fit right in there. So I can slide this inside there, and then I can weld that together. Now, this isn't the piece. I don't know yet how long it could be. And then I was in my drawer, and I found this thing. This was cut off, so I don't know where I got it, but I saved it for some reason. So I took and welded it to a bolt, and then put a nut in between. This is a little loose, but so it can spin, and then took the nut that was on this bolt and welded it to that and put it together so it'll fit inside this piece. So then I can turn around and weld that in there. So the thought is, I can turn around, put that together, connect. Now, see, like I said, this is going to be too long, but just pretend I can connect this to this, so this will spin, okay? So if I got it connected there, and this, I'm going to make something similar to this right up here, but I just cut pieces of flat, couple pieces of flat stock there. Then when I turn this, it'll pull it back, or I can turn it like this, and it'll push it forwards. And with this connected to here, it'll just spin, like, see, like that. And, you know, this will be a lot shorter. You know, this will be, you know, probably about like that. You know, I don't know where or anything yet, but so, because I got this piece, so I can go in there maybe or whatever. But that's what it's kind of what I put together. I think it'll work. You know, it's a little, I made it probably a little too loose, but I thought, you never know. You know, with the, you know, it's not going to be doing this kind of thing. It might be doing this, but, you know, I don't know. That way it can't never really get stuck by rust, that's for sure. Like I said, I make a couple tabs like so to put a bolt through that. Like I said, I can probably use this stuff. It don't have to be real thick. These are just things, like I said, these are just things that I had. So this is just junk that I had. Like, I don't really know what the heck that ever came off of, but, you know, it's gonna come in real handy here, you know, or I think anyway. You know, weld that in there. That'll just spin wherever I need it. I should be able to grab this by hand. If not, I can use a crescent wrench. One other thing I thought about doing is when I get it put up on the blade, like so, maybe on the blade, like weld, not, you know, let's say weld something like this on there. And then on the blade up here, put something like this that'll fall down. You know, like I might be able to weld it right here. You know, I don't have to weld it down here. I could weld it right there. And, you know, the connector up here where it has the two pieces going in, I could have a piece that would fall down like this, so I could, you know, let's say just put a bolt like this with a hole in this, so when it flipped down, this couldn't rotate anymore. So I'll probably have to build something like that. You know, be able to pick it up, do my adjustment. I'll only have one thing, so I'll have to go one revolution no matter what. Or I think that'd be okay. I mean, this is pretty fine thread. I'll probably be doing more than one revolution, but be able to do something like that. I'm sure everybody else would have different ideas or different approaches. Excuse me. What excuse me. Good golly, of what I did, but you know, yeah, that's what we got. I'll be right back. Well, to you it'll be right back, but yeah, see you in a little bit. Hi everybody. I'm coming today because I've been working on this clamshell scoop. First, before I get too far, talk to those people about it, and here, I don't know if you can see their name or anything. Hopefully this all comes out okay. But that's who sells me this metal. They make oh gosh, I think I said before, they make like hay rings, feed bunks, feed carts, feed storage bins, oh my gosh, just a ton of stuff. But this is what I'd been working on. I got metal Friday, and this is all I've gotten done. But I did get the turnbuckle deal made. You can sell it. You know, it'll pick up and down. It's a little sloppy, but and I don't have it really pinned. I'm debating on whether just to bolt it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just, you know, weld a washer on there or something. But here's kind of how it is. I still gotta make the sides. Here's a piece for, you know, possibly the side, you know, something like that. I still gotta decide how I wanna, excuse me, how I'm really gonna do it. I haven't quite decided, but I'll probably knock this off a little bit. You know, maybe come up like this or something. I don't know. Might be square for all I know, but that's how it looks so far. I know it isn't too exciting, but yeah. Well, here, I better move this before I try lifting it up. But, let's see here. Yeah, pick it straight up. I mean, heck, this stuff would probably be rolling out the back. I don't need it that high, but yeah, that's all there is that I've got done. I'm still, I don't know, I should have did things a little different. I should have probably I don't know, like put a slice of pie slice in here, bent this over, put another slice and bent this out, put this right on the edge. But I wasn't thinking. You know, I wasn't thinking until I, you know, got so far. But so I'll probably have to add another little something here, which will make it look kind of silly, but I don't know. And then I still got to decide on the top how I'm gonna pin this together. You know, whether I want to put a bolt, you know, like I could put a nut in here and then bolt it, or I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. That's why this is kind of like this. And then I might, there again, put a little thingy on it. But it might be a later date deal. Yeah, I don't know. That's as far as I got. None of this is really put in. Some of this is, but, you know, this isn't really welded in. I have to decide where I want to put this piece. And then I have to also I don't think this is going to go anywhere with this being in here holding up here. I don't think I'll get much twist in this, you know, as this is trying to pick up and down. So I don't think I'm going to have to put any kind of bracing in here. Maybe I'll put in something like this, you know. You know, I don't know, but I do, like I said, I have this, so it should hold it together, I guess. I would think, but I don't know. That's where I'm at. Anybody got any ideas on what they think or however, but maybe this next weekend I have to go get grain again. You know, I'm all out of grain, so I got to get grain. That hold me by for another month or so. So then I'll have to get that and then get more metal, but I won't need much because I have that piece over there. Trying to think what I'd gotten. I'd bought that piece and all these pieces this last time. They, like again, they treat me really well. So, but I need to come up with, you know, I don't have enough of this strap here. I don't know if I really need anything that strong. It's just what I had. But I need to come up with a piece that comes up and then comes over and down. That's probably how I'll do it, is come up like this, come over and then down, or, you know, I don't know if I really need to, you know, but however, there it is. Maybe next Friday or the next Friday after that I'll get more metal, but I don't know. Tell me what you think, I guess. Hope everybody's week's gonna be going great. That's about it. I'm gonna go work on some windows, and love y'all, and see you on the flip side.